there is not, there is nothing that can happen in big business that's bigger than the nature of mind. A supernova, which is 150 light years wide, can explode, and awareness is like bothered. There's probably been 50 right now, right? Nothing is greater than the nature of mind. There's just the thought that this is no longer conscious awareness, that my heart beating, that thinking quickly is not conscious awareness. Well, if it's not, what is it? Can you imagine if the only thing that was conscious awareness was like slow thinking with wind chimes playing? It's just preposterous. The only reason that in spiritual cultures they cultivate these modes of silence, it's to give us a retreat to try to see who we are, right? But what's happened is that because many people that do that, they don't even know what they're looking for. They've labeled the quietness of the retreat the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying? They've created. If I was to, I want to show you the screen, right? In a movie theater, I want to show you the screen. So I put the curtains around it. I put nice arrows and a little bit of incense, and I'm like, in the middle of that is the screen. And you buy the curtains, buy the incense, buy the arrows, and go home and be like, right, that's my. You're taking the compassionate attempt to show the nature
Mm-hmm.
as the nature, but the nature's everything. The nature is whatever is happening, that is it. And it's good that you're in. I used to work at Goldman Sachs. I was a bond trader,
Mm-hmm.
and if I knew what I knew now, I'd have probably stayed because of the impact I could have as an awakened trader is pretty high. Although my own destiny is to be a teacher, but people who are in busy environments, if you start to recognize that that is also perfect as it is, that is the pure expression of this rigpa, that everything is already awake, you start to bring a stability into that environment
Mm-hmm.
while it's in complete array, while it's in complete display. You know this is perfect as it is, and I rest as this chaos. I rest as this input. I am this. That's actually a better practice for you to, that's a better place for you to practice than whatever it is you're currently doing.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Bear it in mind. Well, don't keep it in mind. Try it.
Mm-hmm.
Rest as awareness the next time you are in whatever it is you do, the next time you're in whatever is considered to be intense, whatever's going on, just remind yourself, I am aware. And then continue. Like what we're looking at here is insight realizations. So we talk here now about things. I give pointers, anecdotes, stories, and support. You go into the world and you have an insight realization. So it stops being what Joe said and it becomes what I experienced. And insight is when you're sitting there at the most difficult, stressful part of your day, and you suddenly realize whatever it is, it's awareness. Wow. It's arising, abiding, subsiding as awareness. Wow. It's self-illuminated, spontaneous, perfect as it is, self-kept, appearing as in and through me, nowhere else. Wow. This is where the empowerment shows up. This is where the empowerment shows up. That moment. I used to work a lot with people who have cravings. I still do sometimes. And I say to them that the only place that you can gain power over a craving is at its peak when you most want to consume. You can't do it before or after. It's during at the peak. So you've been seeking liberation on a meditation mat, but that's not where it's going to be found. It's a nice practice. It will be found in your job at the peak of the most stressful thing. It will appear there. That's where the awakening will appear. The freedom in the immediacy of perceptions exactly as they are. I'm going to say one other thing here because I think it's really important. Now we're into this topic. I would like you to start to try to examine this statement. All appearances are equal.
Mhm.
As awareness, all appearances are equal. I had a teacher, an amazing teacher, and I grew up in very disturbing circumstances. And I
Mhm.
had a lot of disturbing thoughts.
Same.
And you're right. And I said to her, but how can I rest with that when they've only got to rest with that? And I've got to rest with this.
Mhm.
And she just said, all appearances are equal. And it made me so angry because I wanted her to say, your appearances are special. Oh, yeah. Yours are much, much worse. which
Exactly.
reified the appearance, right?
Mhm.
So that became my sadhana, my practice. All appearances are equal. And I'm going to pass that practice on to you. All appearances are equal. Office, job, cushion, mat, quiet, noise, rage, doubt, confirmation, awakening, sleeping, everything. All appearances are equal. As awareness, there's no differentiation. And that's the insight that will be revealed in your own experience, your own direct experience.